Hello again, guys. Thanks again as always for clicking on one of my videos. So here we are back at the farm, and I'm trying to keep the rat numbers down, of course. Now today I am shooting my trusty old BSA R10 in .22, and on top is the Pulsar C50 day-night scope, which is a cracking bit of kit. I really enjoy using this scope. Particularly its nighttime picture here, I think is really good. Of course, what I'm looking at through the scope in real life is never quite, the recording is never quite as good, if you know what I mean. But I guess this C50, although I really do enjoy using it, it's probably been overtaken now, because I think the recording of this is 720p. Check and let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. I think it's like a 720p recording, not even full excuse me, full digital 1080p. But yeah, it's been overtaken a bit by all these newer scopes with 4K recordings, laser range finding, and all these sort of systems, etc. But it's still a cracking bit of kit, and a real quality bit of kit to use. So hope you enjoy the video. Plenty more rats to come here. Rushed it. Now here I am again, kind of shooting down into the cesspit, if you like. And again, I've got two sets of wire to shoot through. So a lot of these shots might seem out of focus or a bit foggy, or as you can see in the top there, you'll see that white bar. That's the wire obviously reflecting on the IR, which makes it really difficult to shoot from this position. That's it, that magazine is done. Quick change there. The IR keeps fogging out on the wire quite a bit. So what I tried to do in this position is I poke the barrel through the first wire and try and keep out of the way of the second wire. They're about a foot apart. There's obviously two sets of wires here, which are safety of course, so no one can fall down into that pit. But where I've got the barrel poked through at least the first set of wires, sometimes it restricts my movement as well in the barrel, hits the wire, etc., and stops me from swinging left to right, and I have to uncomfortably go lower or higher or to the left or the right. So it's quite a challenging position, this. And a bit later on I'll move to the other end of the cesspit, which means me having to walk right the way round to the other end of the farm. But that has its own set of challenges also. So I've had enough of trying to deal with that wire, and it's gone a bit slow around there. So now I'm walking all the way around the farm. It's quite a big farm with a lot of cattle sheds and a lot of buildings, and just picking off a few as I go, as I see them, to get round to the other side of the, or the other end of that cesspit and the other end of the farm. Now here we are at the other end of the cesspit. I think it might be like 60 metres long, 70 metres long or so. And it's dried up at the other end, but there seem to be a few at this end, so I've made my way around here. Now a bit easier shooting here, but I'm actually shooting through like a metal 5-bar gate or something, if you know what I mean. And you will see it reflecting now and again, but you'll see that it's gone a bit foggy as I go up there, where it's starting to reflect on the bar of the gate. But typically this shooting's much easier at this end.
IR is bouncing off the bars of the fence on this side here. So it's a bit smoky. See, it gets much better down there. That's much clearer. That's like really nice. I can see really nice there. But as I go up, it starts to hit this. Look, there's a spar here. Okay, let's have a look at that.
I've popped into one of the buildings here because for some reason the rats just seem to love running along that roof girder that you can see there. Always good for a few shots here. Now back to the muck pit. Hopefully if you leave it for a while like I've just done, you come back and they've started to come out again.